And I'm actually surprised. Wait, no, that other night it was. He said it was kind of drizzling and shit, and then he was like, even the rain is hot.
Well, like, there's that one day where, like, were you there, Ben, when the fucking skies turned pitch black at like 7 a.m. and like we were all like, oh my god, it's gonna be like a fucking storm out there. It's gonna be like a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
That day it rained so heavy. I remember I was in here and I was like, bro, it feels so nice and cool. The next day, hell, so that water is fucking
My
evaporating.
my grandma that same day, cause I was, bro, I tell you, I was dead asleep. I was dead asleep. She I seen the notifications of somebody on the alarm system ringing the doorbell. It was 4 times when somebody rang the doorbell. My mama called me twice. My grandma called me. And my grandma don't really call me that much. And then she called me. My mom texted me like, "Yo, answer the phone." And then the next message was like, "Never mind." And then a couple of days after, I was like, "Is that what you called me for?" She was like, "Yeah, I thought it was going a tornado was going to touch down and stuff like that. We was trying to get you into the bunker."
Back
And
up to the
then
bunker.
it's in my grandma's garage.
Oh,
And
it goes in the ground?
it's not in the ground, but it's above the ground. But it's sturdy.
It is bolted and it's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
door.
He went inside of it. We was trying to see how many people could fit in there. And it was me, him, and my uncle in there. And yeah, we could fit.
Oh, shit, yeah. That sounds cool.
It was
Man,
cool.
that's been fucking hot. It's hot.
And I can't take it anymore.
I'd rather it be freezing fucking everywhere.
Facts.
Facts.
I can't wait for the winter.
Facts.
I used to get upset about it because it'd be cold and stuff like that. But then somebody had like opened my eyes to it. They was like, "Yeah, you can warm up, but you can't cool down." I'm like, "You're absolutely right, because I cannot. I
Yeah. Especially when you're going out, bro. Because when it's cold, you can just keep putting layers on, layers on, layers on. But you can only take out so much before it's a felony. And even then, you still might not feel good. That shit's fucking ass, bro. And again, bro, having a car with leather seats in this heat has to be one of the worst feelings ever. The
cannot."
leather
Getting
side.
on there, and then
Oh my god, and then the fucking belt buckle. Oh, bro.
that's why I drove my mom's truck today, because I was like, you know what, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It takes my car too long to like cool up and shit. But hers, you turn it on, blow
You
out.
gotta turn yours on, go back in the garage, and just
Facts. Facts. It's too hot. But that's the weather.
Facts.
And now to your question, I'm gonna answer it because he was like,
Oh yeah. So my question was, because we were talking about um a black actor who does commercials and they've been using, I'm assuming, AI to switch his skin color to white while doing like insurance commercials, something that I'm pretty sure he probably never consented with. So I had asked her, what do you think is worse? A white actor consenting to doing blackface or a black actor being turned into whiteface without his consent?
so my thing was, if I'm gonna go with the stuff that went on in America. It's not okay for white blackface at all, because when they did blackface, it was because like you're not invited. No, we'll just paint our face up. But that's why people, because some people who are black, they'd be like, well, Drewski did it, they did it, blah blah blah. His was for comedy, theirs was to keep us secluded. And but now without that, it's just like
Well,
Robert Downey Jr. did it.
I think both of them are wrong. My question was, which one you think it's worse?
Blackface. I said blackface.
Okay, fine. I would say whiteface, and the only reason why is because I could not imagine. The way I saw it was just like, being an actor is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Getting roles is hard. And the thought of you finally think you made it, and then you realize that they loved everything about you except the fact that you're black. So we're gonna make you into whatever race we want.
So Sounds like you sold your likeness to some insurance company. Now you're making
That's what I was saying about that situation. That's why I was like, it'll be a hard legal battle because
Yeah.
if you're, and because he does a lot of commercials for them, it's on YouTube and
And
stuff like that. So it's like he did a lot of commercials for them, and
I
even on Snapchat too. So it's just like it'll be a hard legal battle.
I hope it's one of those things where like he didn't consent, or like he consented without knowing
Hmm.
because it was in our contract. He just didn't take his time reading
Probably could be as well.
because
But then
that
it's just like you never know with AI because, and they could have just generated and just gave him his voice. But I was like, I know that voice and I know the dude. I don't know him personally,
yeah,
but like I've seen that commercial
you
so
can
many
tell the
times.
likeness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was like, no, they did not. He's a good looking white AI dude,
yeah.
but like I just yeah.
It's just wild.
I could tell it was AI because the background was glitching. I was like, does he have the same voice or what? But no, the background was just glitching.
It's just wild.
Yeah. I don't, it's, but I agree with you. Both of them are wrong, but the only and it's not because I'm black the why I'm sticking on it is because there's a lot of things that happen of why I stick to one side or the other. But since that one is like when they used to do it back in the days, just to seclude us and we're not invited. And then the only one I think black and during that time was Sidney Poitier, and then a lot of the tap dancers and stuff like that. It's just like nah.
Because what's it called? At least with like blackface, unless you're Robert Downey Jr. It's pretty much just career suicide. At this
Yeah,
point.
he gets a pass. Because
Well-
he's Iron Man.
Not even that. I had actually explained this to Jazz, but the movie Tropic Thunder, it was making a parody on just the film business in general.
Yeah.
And like Robert Downey Jr. being blackface is a
He's playing
parody
an
of
actor playing black.
yeah. It's a parody on actors who should not be playing a role, playing that role, and then being accommodated to be able to play that
Mhm.
role. When you could have just found a black actor. Which the funniest thing about that entire thing is that there are two other black actors in the same film.
And like I feel outside of all that, because you don't know who it is, Rachel Dolezal.
Hmm.
She played live blackface with no cameras and stuff like that. And I don't know if she was in public government or anything like that, but it's just like she was known. And then once it came out that she was actually like white, her parents was white as day, and it's just like yeah, you did all that blah 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 because she would have all the braids. It's just her skin color was very tan. So it's like, yeah, I'm mixed basically and crap like that.
And we have our white people who have their black people arcs. The most notable one recently being Ariana Grande.
Dude,
She had the
oh my god, she was the whitest woman alive.
yeah, and then she had that little period from like 2016 to like 2020
Mm-hmm.
where she just tanned black as fuck, and then she was just like, you know how I told you there's a difference between actual black people and how people view black people.
Mhm.
She was acting the way people view black people,
Mm.
and like now she's like back to her white shit.
That's
Cause, you
that's too white and
Yeah.
too skinny. And like the thing is, because people
Like
was
she's
getting
white
on
and
that
skinny
as
again?
well, huh?
She's white and
Yes.
skinny again?
Yeah, the thing is with her skinniness, I'm not body shaming, but it's just like Shawty is skinny like she's sick.
Yeah,
Cause she was like she's always been skinny, but it's like her bones are just like
Mhm.
popping the fuck out.
but yeah, she had that little era where like she just got tanned as fuck, and then once again she was just acting the way people think black people act.
I
The
guess.
stereotypical way, and it's just like, that shit made me so fucking uncomfortable because she was like in her quote unquote like rap era or whatever. So
I'm like,
Dating Big Sean and Mac Millen.
yeah.
I think she's entering her Eastern era. She looks
Mm.
Chinese. Seriously. I'm
But yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah,
Okay, and I see.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I never noticed. And it's bad that I didn't notice because Cat, obviously white as hell with the red hair, and I guess in my head, I'm just thinking of it as a tan.
I guess it's not blackface. The official term is blackfishing.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Because Kim Kardashian did it, Bad Baby did it,
Mm-hmm.
she did it, yeah.
I'm looking at pictures of her from like 2010, dude, and she's a totally different person.
Mm-hmm. And then now, funny. This is we're talking about Ariana Grande. She's having this whole thing, have you guys heard the name Paige Newman?
I heard that name. I don't know what it is.
So you're about to find out. So Miss Paige Newman, just like how there are people who have a strong likeness to other people,
Mhm.
Paige Newman is somebody who has an extreme likeness to Ariana Grande. And
I think I know who you're talking about now.
what she's decided to do is porn.
Word.
And like, so there's like this huge controversy.
Porn or OnlyFans? I
Let's
mean,
get
they're
it
the
on
same
screen, check it out
thing.
real quick.
What? Oh.
Computer.
Don't be around Grande look like porn.
They're
But-
the same thing, but I feel like porn is the whole industry and OnlyFans.
It's not. It's OnlyFans.
Uh-huh.
She's still getting rent.
That's why I say it's the
Yeah.
same shit, but it's just like, what level is she at?
But I feel like she probably won't get into the porn industry because nobody wants to touch that shit with a 10-foot pole.
Is it bad?
Bro, the likeness. Ooh.
Well, that was going to happen.
Technical difficulties. Are you gonna edit that out?
No.
That's gonna be a short. Oh.
There's just not enough room in here for any of this.
I didn't know why you put it so close to you.
Where else am I going to put it?
I don't know, a little farther back. I mean, it's all up on us.
It has to be close. It's better when it's
All right,
close.
I guess you know what you're doing. I don't.
But yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm not arguing with you. I just want to say
She has an extreme likeness to
Ariana Grande.
and then
Yeah, you should actually know she's been Ariana Grande.
and then she like does like her makeup like Ariana Grande. She talks like Ariana Grande. Like she's fully leaning into that shit.
Sorry, guys. You're going to be seeing my armpit a little bit. But
There's a smell over there.
there is water on the table.
I'm so helpful.
And you like cigarettes.
Oh shit, my cigarettes.
Oh, there's some headphones here as well. I don't know who these
Oh, those are
belong
mine.
to.
But yeah. Like a lot of people are hating on her because obviously Ariana Grande has her fans and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she can't help that she was
looks like
born the way she is. Yeah.
But I feel like it kind of feel like it's
I feel like
the Chris Brown lookalike and the Will Smith lookalike and this other nigga got a lookalike, Drake. They're all their lookalikes, but the only one who's lookalike who don't do nothing is Will Smith's lookalike.
Yeah.
But Drake lookalike, obviously he went around doing everything, and then what's it called? Chris Brown's lookalike. This nigga was like having like almost little concerts and shit like that.
I feel like if you want to be like an impersonator in like Hollywood Boulevard, because it's part of an act, and it's this close that it's an act. Like people who go to see you will be told that you are not the real X person.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine because there's tons of. I feel like it's kind of.
Don't even get up. Give it here. I'm just scared now. I'm listening.
I think it's kind of wild to be like, oh, like this person will probably never do porn, but people would really love to see it. And I just so happen to look like them, so this is how I'm gonna make my money. It's just kind of, I don't know. Again, she can't help what she looks like, but she can help like the makeup and the whole mannerism shit.
Yeah, because you don't exactly look like her. You gotta do that makeup to look like her. Because obviously Ariana Grande don't look like herself because she do all that makeup. But yeah. Because like that picture you just showed me of the first Ariana Grande, the one who's on Sam and Cat and the Victorias and shit. Oh, you know what happens? Look, she don't look how she used to look. Not saying people can't grow up because obviously they were kids during that time, but it's just like she looks completely fucking different. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess like the biggest difference you can see is like the jawline.
And old girl is thicker in the face than her as well.
From the side, they look just the same.
That's not Ariana Grande.
No.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like on the side, yeah, they do. That's just too much. Okay.
everybody else fucking trying to stop the AI pornography that's being made of them. Ariana Grande trying to stop an actual person.
Facts.
That shit's
But
wild.
I don't even think she could even do anything legally.
Yeah.
Cause
What?
I don't think she not using her name, is she?
No.
Yeah, so she can't.
What ended up happening is recently, because this has been going on for a couple of years, and then people have been like sending her death threats and shit, because fanatics.
What are you looking for?
My feed. Thank you. And recently, like, she posted a screenshot that Ariana Grande had reached out to her, and she didn't even ask her to stop. All she said was just like, "You're a very beautiful person.
Mm-hmm.
You're beautiful as you are. You don't need to act like anybody else to be beautiful. So the only thing I will tell you is you should be more like yourself." I thought that was a healthy way to approach the situation.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think she's acting like Ariana Grande unless she's like doing shit. But cosplaying, I don't think that's acting like somebody.
Yeah.
That's just cosplay. You just happen to look like her, so it's just like, who the fuck else am I gonna cosplay like?
Facts. God, I wish I could look like Drake.
Huh?
I wish I looked like Drake.
Why? That's why I call you a pedophile.
Facts.
I'm getting so much pornography, bro.
You be getting so many kids.
I said look like
Underneath.
Drake, not behave like Drake. There's two different.
I don't even think
on the internet there's no difference.
Drake don't got. He only got one kid, don't he? It's Nick Cannon that got all them kids.
I don't care.
Does he?
Oh, sorry.
Does he?
Sorry.
I didn't even know he had kids.
Who Drake?
Yeah,
he
probably
got
doesn't
one.
talk to him.
He do. Is it because he's black? But yes, he does talk to
He's
him.
a rock star.
No, he takes care of them.
How many kids does Drake have? Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Adonis Graham. Born October 11, 2017. Mother Sophie Brussels. That's what she looked like.
She's a,
Oh, she's not bad.
let me see her again. Because I feel like she looked like
Oh, white woman.
everybody. Yeah, they just all look the same at this point. And sorry to the people out there, but yeah, all these white women look alike. I'm so sorry.
The high cheekbones,
Yeah,
thick ass lips,
Yeah.
and the BBL. The kid.
I won't
kid
say the
baggage.
BBL, but
Oh, she got one.
she might. But it's just like
No, she got one.
I wouldn't say that's a characteristic of all the ones looking alike now. But
I
they
feel like
they just all look a fucking like.
I feel like high up. I gotta be careful with my words because my statement could come off as racist. When you are high up in the hip hop / rap game,
Mm-hmm.
as a like it's mostly white women.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the same. High cheekbones,
Yeah.
big old lips,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
BBL. They don't even get the fake tits anymore. It's just BBL.
To be fair, how I view a BBL is a natural cosmetic surgery because they're taking fat from everywhere else. So I feel like that's now is it botched sometimes? Yeah, but it's still your stuff.
Oh my god. So we're talking about BBLs. One thing that's been like grinding my gears for decades now. For decades it's been a thing where like fitness influencers, they'll be on steroids,
Mhm.
but then they'll claim they're natty. The same shit's happening with the BBLs. Just bitches with BBLs, they pull up to the gym and they're like, look at the gym routine that got me this ass. No.
In the gym for like 5 minutes. Get a video of a squat.
Bro.
Set up the camera on the ring light and then go home.
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro. That shit makes me just as bad as like the people on steroids that are just like, yeah, I'm a natty, and it's just like your shoulders are 3 times your head. You're not natural. There is no amount of protein that will get you that body. I'm sorry. This shit's fucking wild. I feel like a lot of people don't realize, and it's not. I guess it's not common knowledge, but your body actually has limiters in its genetics
Mhm.
to prevent you from growing a certain size, because the body recognizes that anything past your natural limit
Mm-hmm.
could be a risk to your muscles
Yeah.
because your tendons could rip and so on. So your body actually prevents you from, and then you can actually buy it. You can get a prescription to get blockers for those genes. I forget what they're called. Um, and
Blocker
funny
sounds
enough,
good.
huh?
So blocker sounds good.
Yeah, and have you ever seen those pictures of kids who do like gymnastics?
Mm-hmm.
But like some of them are like jacked as fuck. It's because their bodies have a disorder that actually blocks that gene for them, and that's
Yeah.
why they're able to grow that massive at such a young age.
I feel like that goes into the same with testosterone going down when you get older and estrogen going down when you get older.
Mhm.
Just gotta let it go, bro.
But I think both of them are equally bad because there's selling fake expectations, bro. There's selling fake because most of the people, and I hate to say this, but most of the people who want to get into working out and going to the gym are in a very vulnerable place.
Yeah.
And so you're presenting yourself as a goal that they have no idea they'll never be able to reach. And you're doing that to somebody who's already vulnerable and feeling terrible about themselves.
It took me to Lizzo because like when she first came out, they was like, "Oh, she's too big to be doing that, yada yada." But she was always energetic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now that she's lost the weight, because in the beginning it was like all these health fanatics. You know, Lillian Michaels is.
Mm-hmm.
She was on her ass. The other people was on her ass, and like now that she's lost weight, they was like, "Well, why'd you do that? I thought you were yada yada yada." Y'all just did all this fucking complaining, like y'all ain't happy with shit. This is why this podcast is called Something to Say, because motherfuckers always got something to say.
People just be unhappy with when people don't want you, when people don't like you, they'll find a reason to be unhappy.
Facts, because it's like, and then at that point in time, like I'm pretty sure she don't care about being, well, not don't care about being, because we're not gonna lie, like she didn't, because hell, I do, but it's just being comfortable within yourself. And then obviously when you lose weight and do stuff like that, you're doing it, still doing it for yourself, and you're doing it for health reasons. We don't know what was going on with her, and it could have been something else. So it's like she's taking care of herself. Now I got a problem with her taking care of herself, and I'm pretty sure she was taking care of herself before, but now she's just doing it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, people just don't know what they want. Cause then it's the big girls who's upset. Was like, you did. Like, did nobody tell you to eat? Did nobody tell you to sit there and eat and not do nothing? Because even then, Lizzo was still on stage performing. So it's like, you know, you got to know how much shit goes into that.
My only problem with Lizzo will forever be when the shit came out where like apparently she was forcing like the female dancers and shit to get like freaky with each other and shit behind closed doors. And I was like, that's an understandable problem. But like everything else, leave her alone.
I don't know, bro.
Well,
I'll never put anything past anybody, so I don't know. But it's just like, for me, when shit like that happens with famous people, it's just like, are you mad because you got fired? Are you mad because of this? Are you mad because you got replaced? You know, shit like that. You know what I mean? Something happened, and then because like that shit obviously was always going on, and you just decided to wait till this part in time to say something. It's right there.
let me see. I'll look up the specifics. Oh,
Because the same thing happened with Meg The Stallion's, I think, camera guy. And then he was like, yeah, they would make me sit in, well, I was already sitting in the back with her and some girl, and they were just getting it on and stuff like that. And they would sit there and make me watch and shit. Nigga, jump out the car. You were, I think people forget how grown they are.
Yeah.
so the
You're an
case
adult.
is ongoing from 2023, but it was a lawsuit alleging sexual harassment in a hostile work environment.
Maybe he's afraid of losing like a really good job, you know.
And I think
I bet
people
someone like her
also,
has some stopping power.
yeah, it's called
Definitely.
being blackballed. But the thing is, you're an adult. I get probably dancing, for, especially that, conversation. Like, that's probably something you want to do and stuff like that. But you can dance for other people. You can do
She
other
just needs to
shit.
do what Kevin Spacey did.
Hmm?
She just needs to do what Kevin Spacey
What do you
did.
do?
Uh,
Die? Didn't he die?
nah, Kevin Spacey back in like 2020, he got accused of like diddling with like minors
Oh
and
yeah, I
shit.
remember. Yeah, okay.
And then
All right, chill, relax.
he got proven innocent because all the witnesses disappeared.
All right.
Nobody can attest it. There's nobody to attest.
It's one way to win it.
That shit's fucking wild.
But I don't know.
Legal system at work, baby.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put nothing past nobody, but
Especially
just,
not the rich.
no. But it's just like, are you scared of like being a real nigga, or are you just scared of losing your job?
Like, it's
You can
weird.
find another job.
It's weird, but like, let's say for example, somebody we work with got accused of like sexual harassment. Then
Depending on who they are, I probably fucking believe
yeah,
it.
yeah. Like in my head, I'm just like, damn, like that's like crazy. Like, I need to know like the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But like when it goes to like rich people, bro, I'm just like, nah, you gotta fight for that shit.
That's why I was like, I don't put nothing past
for that shit,
nobody.
bro. Your people have been on some fuck shit for years, for decades.
Your worth, pal.
Like, I don't put nothing past nobody. Even if I don't give a fuck if you got money or not, but it's just easier to get away with when you got money.
When you got money, yeah.
But yeah, who fucking knows, bro? That's why I was like, ain't nobody gonna walk up to you and be like, hey, I'm this, I'm a cannibalist. Ain't nobody gonna do that. So when you find out, well, if you're on the registry.
That shit, it's never happened to me where I've had like somebody have to introduce themselves to a pedophile. I don't know how I'd react.
I've never had. And then the thing is, they're supposed to, which I don't agree with either. Cause you already on the registry, you don't need to go around doing that. Because like for apartments, if they're on the lease, they can't live in apartments. They can't live anywhere where they have a lease. But you have to, have a house or whatever shit like that. So that's the only time they have to go around and introduce themselves as that. But the thing is, if you're on the list, it shouldn't matter. Do you remember the episode of George Lopez where that pedophile lady lived in it? Yeah. And then she didn't go around and doing it. And then they just came to her house like that. And then it was just like, damn, bro. Not excusing their behavior, what the fuck they did. It's just like, now they're just trying to live there. Especially people we was talking about before, how they ended up on the list just about pissing somewhere. They're just on the list. Bro, I just took a piss. Like, that's it.
Well, I don't know how I'd react if like one of my neighbors knocked on my door tomorrow and was just like, my name is so and so, and I'm on the.
Yeah, well, don't come here no more. Bro. I'm like, I have to look that up.
Fucking, we shake hands, and then he tells me, he's like,
yeah, I just can't ever get that hand clean.
I'm in
Fucking
the bathroom.
boil a pot of water and just stick your hand in there.
Yeah, just get it removed, bro.
That's nasty.
I know for a fact, like every time I go to work, I wouldn't be able to like help but like shoot a glance at their apartment. It's like, what are you doing in there? So what are you doing in there?
Speaking of, I don't know if I told you this, but I saw a video of this person like damn near stalking this pedophile. I won't say they were because they weren't, but they was like, they worked somewhere where the dude ordered like 15's amount. I think it was kid beds. And she was like, that don't sound too right. So she like looked up the address and stuff like that. And then, the Google thing where you can go around the house and like look and stuff. So she did the Google Maps behind in the backyard basically, but there was a fence. But the windows had bars on them. And then not only that, you know how there's a certain distance you gotta be away from a school? This nigga was like 500 feet. But that's as close as he could get. And the school was like right there. So I don't know how much the distance is, but that's how far he was from the school.
If you're a pedophile, you're not allowed to live in a state with a school.
Well, he ain't gonna be able to live nowhere then.
Good. Kill him.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's just like, yeah, that's they're more worried about drug dealers and peddlers. I'd rather get some drugs. That's just me.
Because pedophiles probably pay their taxes. You gotta remember, the government only cares about money.
You are correct there.
Because I feel like the government could have pinned Al Capone for those murders if they tried hard enough.
Oh no, facts. And the only way they got that nigga is with his taxes.
With taxes, yeah.
That's wild.
I feel like they just took taxes because it was the most convenient and fruitful route.
Man, how you get all this stuff? Let me look into it.
Yeah. God forbid the IRS ever gives me my money. It's always about their money. Their money this, their money that. Yeah.
Go on his casket. Government came and took my baby. But the debate I had came up with before I got here, I saw a video and they were debating on these two actors. So don't think, just say which one. Who is a better actor? Denzel Washington or Will Smith?
Denzel Washington.
Thank you. Her explanation was she just hits he hits like the range of stuff that he does. And then that comparison I did earlier with Angela Bassett, she always does serious movies. And then the first time she was asked to do a comedy, she was thankful for it because she never gets asked to do comedy. And I feel like that's the same with Denzel Washington because that nigga's funny.
Yeah.
And like he always does serious movies. So I'm like, if you give him a comedy, he'd probably tear that shit up too. But it's just like he always got serious movies.
That interview with Denzel Washington and Jamie Foxx cracked.
Funny as shit ever.
Cracks.
Funny as shit ever. Yeah. But yeah, Denzel Washington is the better actor.
For sure.
Like hands down. Like I get the range thing and stuff like that. Her other
probably a better rapper too. How about action star? You know I'm a egg bazaar.
Who gave Will Smith access to the studio?
It's the contractor's fault.
I don't
It's
know.
probably his
I know
studio.
the fucking sound guy was sitting there like headphones off in the middle of the sand, like, yeah. Ooh.
I hate that video so much because you can tell Will Smith thought he ate that shit.
It's been a minute. Let me get his little ad libs in the beginning.
God, his lips are so tiny. I want real videos of Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Where?
AI generated ones. I just want him to do that all day.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't there an AI video of him eating spaghetti?
So many.
Why?
That's kind of
Just
an
a
AI
little
video of
story.
everything.
Word. Okay. Yeah. All right. But yeah, Denzel Washington obviously is the better actor.
AI video of Denzel Washington eating spaghetti.
Not to say that like Will Smith
Let's see
doesn't
if
have.
ChatGPT can do that right now.
It's not to say like Will Smith doesn't have good movies and shit.
Mhm.
Because obviously he does. Cage is a great movie.
Pursuit of Happiness is a good
amazing
movie. I didn't see King Richard, but it was good. I seen like the previews. It was good. But he got good. Independence Day. Fucking see, and that's another movie that like people would put on the Rotten Tomatoes as a low thing, but the Wild Wild West was a shit. I don't know why people didn't like that movie, but that movie was a shit. And then her comparison was The Pursuit of Happiness versus Malcolm X versus Ali. Denzel Washington played Malcolm X, and then obviously Will Smith played Ali. And in my head, I'm like, yo, Ali would say that Malcolm he did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And then her other one was The Pursuit of Happiness and John Q. I don't know. Have you ever seen John Q?
Mm-mm.
He Denzel Washington's son was like dying. I think it was a heart he was dying without, and he was getting.
I lied. I have seen the movie. And he like holds the hospital hostage.
Yeah, until his son got the heart.
Yep.
Definitely John Q. All right.
Yeah, no, that movie was phenomenal.
And no offense to Pursuit of Happiness, I know it was a real story, but
It generated a picture of Denzel Washington eating spaghetti.
Word. That shit look like some good spaghetti. Why he look so scared?
Probably because he's in a computer. I'd be scared if I was in a computer.
What if the picture? What if the picture's not AI generated? Somebody just broke it through.
That's why it took so long.
No, that's why he looks so scared. Somebody just broke into his home and took a picture of him eating spaghetti.
Lord.
But yeah, no, I gotta agree with that song.
I mean,
Put it in the studio. Let's hear him rap next.
What is up with you and Will Smith's rap? See, I'm telling you, how much you talk about it, I feel like that's your favorite song now.
This shit's so garbage. I won't tell him it's better than whatever the fuck E40's dropping these days, but
Nah, the person I was about to say was better than Drake's new album.
oh yeah,
It sounded like he wrote it.
jump on the beat, man. All of my apps, they dead.
It was so trash, but I think Drake's trash. Period. So,
I feel like
Drake
he's.
fucking sucks,
he
dude.
does.
I feel like at one point he tried, and then once he realized that he had a cult following big enough that it did not matter if he put effort or no effort into what he was dropping, he was just gonna get sales anyway. So he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna stop trying. I don't care about trying no more. I'm just gonna get my millions.
He should just stop. But I guess if you got a gimmick, well, no, because then that excuses a lot of the influencers now.
Yeah.
But then again, did nobody make you do that with you? Because that's how you thought you got money. So, I don't know.
God, I wish I could just make millions of dollars just doing silly little TikTok dances in my bathroom.
You could just put your toes up there.
Yeah. Put the little piggies out.
Mine are in a blanket.
Are you sleeping?
I'm kind of sleepy, yeah.
I don't blame you. You did just go off of work.
Yeah. I haven't been sleeping that well lately.
You want me to rock you?
You want me to get in with you?
It would help.
A mí, a soñar,
You know, yeah. So
angelito de papi, a mí, a soñar, angelito de papá.
It's good night. Buenos.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Yeah.
Buenas noches, papá.
What do you mean?
That was the
I get a bigger kick out of that, honestly.
I did not hear you. I'm
Buenas
sure.
noches, papa.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I heard that.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm so sorry.
Well, actually, it's okay. Not every joke can be a banger. That's just how it is.
even LeBron misses.
Maybe it's just so expected of me that it's not funny. It's like, why aren't you doing that already?
What he
You
did?
know how he's in the Sixers?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a video. It's just like LeBron moving to the Sixers and realizing he left Bronny behind in the Lakers. And it's a video of a dad forgetting his son at like a gas station. And he looks back at the car and he's like, oh shit!
Maybe it was more like they had that fishing trip planned with your dad.
Yeah.
And he comes up to you last minute, he's like, sorry, son, I got something at work that just came up and I got to push the fishing trip back. And he's sitting there with all his gear like,
I don't. This season's gonna be wild. This season's gonna be really wild. Cause I don't think Bronny get playing time like that. He might now, maybe I don't know.
they don't
It just
play
depends
any
who-
good people anymore, right?
Hmm?
You're talking about NBA?
Mhm.
They don't like to play any of their good people. They just
No, they do. It's just he doesn't. I won't say he's not a good player, but when he was the last season I watched with Bronny playing with the Lakers, he was kind of trash.
Oh.
And the thing is, they got practice time, and then they shoot around before the game. It's like you just don't get any better. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I think skipping straight to the NBA,
He didn't.
but he definitely did not play as much as
He played 2 years in college, and then he had a harder issue.
yeah.
a heart issue. I did not know that. I knew he played 2 years in college. I didn't know why he stopped.
Yeah, he had a heart issue.
Yeah.
His brother, I think, is gonna finish college and then go.
His brother's also interested in playing.
His brother is playing basketball. His
Damn,
daughter's not playing though. I don't know if she's gonna play or not. But
that's fine. She wasn't gonna make any money.
all right, chill, relax.
What does the fan think? I always remember that video from that one podcast. And he said, yeah, like I paid like $76 or some shit to watch the WNBA game. And the dude was just like, oh yeah, you bought the team? And he was like, do not disrespect him like that.
Like, I don't want to disrespect him like that either, but it's not like I be watching it either.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a lot of supportive people that go, and then the NBA players that go, they just I'm supportive. You know, you watching though.
It's because they go because they don't want to tell the girl they like that they want.
I don't think so. Because half of them look like men, so
They need a Serena Williams, bro.
they do. It's called Brittany Grinder.
Don't disrespect Serena Williams like that ever again in your life.
Okay, the bitch is muscular. You're not gonna act like Serena
It's
Williams ain't
bro,
built
but
like a
it's just
truck.
like when you watch Serena play, bro, you know she's the queen of that.
But you don't be watching her play. You be watching her ass.
Nah,
No, I mean you watching her ass
nah.
because it's bad.
Serena Williams when she's on the court.
Wait, I'm sorry. You remember when Stewie was playing tennis?
It's so funny because I don't remember for what, but they had a tennis match where they had the players with microphones on their throats. one of the there was a girl serving. And as soon as she hits a ball, you hear her go, ah! And she was just like, no, we can't do this.
Oh my god.
Everybody was dying.
Some shit just don't need to be done. Like it just
Yeah.
isn't.
Man, WNBA just needs a Serena Williams also.
I feel like they do.
Nah.
Because it's like your comparison of a tennis player and a basketball player, they got one.
Nah.
Why? Why? That's like saying the rugby teams for the women don't got like a Serena Williams.
They probably do.
They got them.
It's just, I don't know. Whenever I watch the WNBA, I don't feel it. I could watch an NBA game, not understand what the fuck's going on, and I'll still get into it.
You said you watching what?
I could watch an NBA game, not know what's going on because I'm a fake fan,
Yeah, you and
and
your
still
Boston
get into
team.
it. Yeah, probably they traded
Serena Williams, and you said
Brittany Grinder.
Brittany Grinder.
Griner.
Greiner.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna have to give Serena Williams a little on this one.
What?
Well, I'm comparing which one I find more attractive.
Oh, we.
That's not what we were talking about.
You thought I don't even find Brittany Griner attractive. You thought I was talking about that? Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect me. But yeah, they got one.
Nah.
They got one.
No.
Like I don't know what to expect. Like I'm not understanding the comparison here.
I don't know. There's just something about certain athletes that just they make you want to watch, even if you don't love the sport. I think Michael Phelps was one that, like, watching him swim whenever he was in the Olympics, bro. Watching Michael Phelps was a fucking spectacle. Like, it was a performance every time. And even if you didn't like swimming, watching Michael Phelps was fun. I don't give a fuck about tennis. Watching Serena Williams play is fun. There is nobody in the WNBA that gives me that same feeling.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you because I don't watch it either.
60% of them don't know how to run. Get that out of the way. 60% of them don't know how to run. Out of the ones that do, 20% of them don't know how to dribble. It's just they don't have that one player that's just that I can sit down and watch. And I'm like, holy shit! This watching her pop off is fun.
I'm not understanding what you're expecting. Like even then, people still be popping off.
I don't know. I think we just need a better generation of WNBA players. Maybe the ones that are playing in college right now. Maybe when they make it up there.
Because I know, I didn't watch it either, but I know Leslie, what the fuck is her name? Lisa Leslie, and then Candace Parker. They popped up in their generation.
Like I be hearing LeBron and shit hyping up some of them, and I'm just like,
And I feel like a lot of them are overrated. Fucking Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, because the one who popped off more than them is Flau'jae Johnson, and she don't get enough not camera time, but enough like praise for the shit she does.
but yeah, who does? The only sport I will never watch is volleyball,
Wow,
specifically women's volleyball.
I get distracted.
I feel like women's volleyball, and I don't mean to be disrespectful to the people who genuinely play the sport because they love the sport and they want to be the best at that sport.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry, the uniforms just make it into the Hooters of sports.
Yeah, it's fair.
And I don't care what you have to say about, oh, like the fucking super tight BBL shorts just help me with my mobility. No, they don't. No, they don't. I'm sorry. Basketball players have been doing this shit in fucking basketball shorts just fine.
Well, to be fair, they made theirs longer. This was before the WNBA. They used to
And
have
thank
short
God.
up here.
And thank God.
Imagine seeing Magic Johnson's just Magic Johnson's Johnson.
The Shaq rod.
Now that makes me think because their shorts were short.
It's like getting hit with a fucking yardstick.
Have you ever seen? It was a video with Terrence Howard. He was a basketball coach, and he was like, "No, you're black. God bless you with a 12-foot dick. Use it to dribble."
Like, I'm sorry, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's so disrespectful that we still have these women going out there fucking in those uniforms. I get it.
And that's indoor volleyball. Just imagine outdoor volleyball.
They're not even wearing outside.
They're in bikinis.
And it's crazy because you watch men's volleyball and they be wearing shorts.
I don't watch volleyball at all. I ain't gonna lie.
I did my research.
I'm just saying I just don't watch it. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because it's not popular. I know now they're making shit popular and stuff like that because now I see commercials for women's volleyball. Like, who gives a fuck, bro?
Like, in my head, I'm just like, I don't know. The way I feel like about it is I should not be able to see the lining of your puckered asshole the moment you jump. No. We're talking
dudes get their nose up in there.
like, holy damn, that's crazy, bro.
Imagine, remember that lady told us about that keep losing her organs? Imagine she was a volleyball. Oops, lost a kidney.
Like, your uniform should not allow me to see whenever you clench your ass, bro.
I feel like they need to shed more light on women's rugby. The videos I was watching, bro, they was going in on each other. Damn near playing. Obviously, they technically playing football, but bro,
It's just football with no padding.
Unmerciless.
It's fucking football for keepsies, bro. You go get the CTE. You go get the CTE and you're gonna fucking like it.
But they just be going clotheslining each other, bro.
And it's so funny because
their stiff arms are worse than football.
So I was gonna say is there's a video where they did a test between like the strength of NFL strongest athletes versus the strongest rugby players, and the NFL athletes surpassed them by a long shot. And in my head, I was just like, thank God for the fact that they use padding over here. Because it was like almost twice the fucking strength. And rugby players are not weak.
No, they're not. That's why I'm confused. Did they have their uniforms on?
Nah.
Okay.
They were.
That's how, but
they were doing shoulder tackles into like this like bag with like a sensor in it to like measure like how much force they were hitting it with.
Really, I'm surprised.
And I'm just like, bro, no wonder these motherfuckers be wearing all that protective shit and still end up fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro,
because I would expect the rugby players to be stronger.
I think it's one of those things where it's like because they know they don't have the gear, they
It
got
gotta
like
work
that
out more.
not that, but like they got that subconscious like restraint of like I could generally kill somebody. Versus like NFL, like I feel like that is just gone because you're like, oh, like I got
Got the
this,
padding.
yeah, I got this uniform that's built to protect me and wherever I'm hitting.
Word.
But I'm just like, bro, imagine getting hit by, oof, two people I don't want to anger in public: an NFL player and a UFC fighter.
But according to Rylan,
Like, you know, John Jones.
yeah.
The funniest story I've ever heard is of John Jones meditating before his fight,
Mm-hmm.
hearing a woman getting robbed, running over there to beat the dude's ass, and then showing up to his fight late.
Commendable.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, do you know how unlucky you have to be?
To run into John Jones.
Out of all the people in the fucking world that could have been in that park, you run into John Jones, bro.
Bro, no facts.
That shit's fucking wild. Yeah, apparently he was just meditating before his fight, and then he heard a lady scream, and he just ran up to the dude and just beat his ass, and then went to his fight.
I do not know her name, but she was the first black female kickboxing champion, I think, something like that. And she was in a situation with a serial killer. She whooped that nigga's ass. She beat his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of serial killers will use everything but a gun, and I feel like that would be the one situation. Like, I really wish I had a gun right now. I really wish I had a gun
She
right
whooped
now.
his ass.
It's crazy.
But
Because you
yeah.
rarely hear of serial killers using a gun. There's like the Son of Sam
Mm-hmm.
who used the gun, and then there's the DC snipers,
Mm-hmm.
which is in the name. They use a sniper rifle. But other than that, most of them were like asphyxiation, a knife. None of them want to see a UFC fight. Not a single one of them.
I don't. I guess a trained fighter. Period. Because, yeah.
Like, could you imagine if like Dahmer would have tried that shit on John Jones?
You want to come in?
As a matter of fact, I think I do. All you hear is the fucking Tom and Jerry screams.
Imagine that nigga run into Mike Tyson. You know, Mike, I'ma fuck you till you love me, faggot. Yeah, that's
Shit's
the
wild,
wrong black person
bro.
to run up on.
Bro, like I've seen some of the clips of Mike Tyson back when he was Iron Mike, and you could tell from his eyes there was something wrong with him.
Yeah.
Bro, he would step into that ring, and it was like he genuinely wanted to kill everybody who was in there, bro.
That was after prison. I mean, was it before or after? I think it was before, no? So, but either way it go.
Yeah.
The before Mike Tyson was wild. The after prison, I'm probably even wilder. But yeah.
It's so fucking insane because like back then he had the fucking 30-inch thick neck and shit. And it's like, oh yeah, like I work out every bone in my every muscle in my body. And then they show like the training montage, and this dude's fucking rolls on his head and shit, and I'm just like,
He did that in wrestling too.
that shit's fucking.
Because I got injured one day and they was doing it. I was like, yeah, you got me fucked up. I'm not doing that.
That shit looks so unnatural.
It's very unnatural. That was one of the ones I remember.
But I forgot who was it that he was staring down. But like,
And I got dreads, bro. I got a pound. I could just.
it was like round 2 was about to begin, and like Mike Tyson's already fucking drenched in sweat, and like you could just see like his 30-inch neck bulging in and out. The refs like talking to him, and Mike Tyson's like this. It's like, bro, relax. Say it, bro, chill.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Fucking, I ran up on another video with your homie Steven Seagal. He was getting asked. He was getting asked questions about who's a real fighter and who's not. This nigga literally said everybody who's a real fighter is not. He said Michael Jai White isn't a real fighter. He said Chuck Norris isn't a real fighter. John Claude Van Damme isn't a real fighter. How the fuck are you a real fighter but they're not?
So I'm so glad you mentioned Michael J. White. Michael J. White has arguably one of the funniest fucking interviews I've ever seen in my life.
Word.
So he's with you know who does the interviews with Aries Spears? What's his name?
Black.
Yeah. So he has an interview with him,
Yeah.
and they're talking about who could Michael J. White beat like in a real life fight and
Mm-hmm.
shit. And Michael J. White basically his face was like, you know, like I'm a trained fighter, yada yada. So it's like a lot of people like I could fight that are professional fighters too. And then Vlad says, you could beat John Jones. Like, no, no, I could not beat John Jones.
If that was the same interview, he also asked you, he's like, so you could fight anybody? He's like, yeah, I got a gun.
That's like,
But I think it was him asking, like, if you get jumped, can you? He's like, no, I got the gun for that.
that's fucking Joey Diaz said the same shit because he was doing an interview and like Joey Diaz be doing like jujitsu and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked him, it's just like if somebody comes to rob you, what's coming out first, the Cuban in you or the or the jujitsu in you? He said, "Bitch, the gun."
No,
Facts, bro. Facts.
that is big facts.
Should we jump into the religion?
Yeah, let's go ahead. What?
I'm ready.
Go ahead. Let me just look it up. You know the scripture?
Well, I was gonna bring up what we talked about at work.
Okay. Wait, which one?
How in religious couples these days it's always the man holding the woman accountable, but it's rarely ever the woman also holding the man accountable for things that are literally in the Bible right next to the verse. Where it's just like how a lot of men will hold women accountable for dressing for the lustful gaze. And because obviously in the verse it says that a woman should not dress like that, yada yada yada, but it's also in the same verse that says that a man should not look at any other woman but his woman with a lustful gaze, and that if he does, he should gouge his eyes out. Which obviously it's a little extreme, but it's one of those things where it's just like we see it a lot where in these like super
religious relationships.
Religious relationships, we always see like the guys holding his wife accountable for, you know, dressing a certain way or looking a certain way, and then
or I wouldn't allow her to do this and I wouldn't allow her to do that.
yeah,
It's the same for you, bro.
but then like he's caught window shopping, as we call it, and then it's just, oh, that's just guys being guys. This is like not according to the verse.
And you know what's wild? Habibi told Big Booty, I don't know what else to call her. He told her, they was in the corner talking, and she was like, you could call other girls pretty, and he was like, no, because that's cheating. This nigga walked up to me a couple of hours later and was like, yo, she got a big booty. But you're in a relationship and you say you would. I feel like that's more cheating than calling somebody pretty.
Last Sunday, he came walking up to me and he's like, yo, the person at the window's bad as fuck. And I'm just like, you're not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah, you're such a hypocrite.
Let me sin.
But yeah, that's what I'm like, you know, like, you don't gotta lie.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to save it for the boys or this, that, and the other. Because I don't even think that's a sin. If she's pretty, she's pretty. But I feel like looking at somebody's butt is something totally different.
I think a lot of people who are like extremely religious, they view religion as, oh, I must be perfect the entire time, and it's just like, no. If you really pay attention to the scripture, God lets us know time and time again that it's not that He expects us to be perfect. It's that He expects us to repent where we're not. That's it.
And not
because
only
He
that,
knows that we're not going to be perfect.
Exactly. If you think you are perfect, that means you think you're God.
Yeah. Because from the first ones, we were not perfect. So there's no way billions of generations later, I don't know where we're going to have somebody who's born that is perfect. When billions of generations before us that couldn't get it right.
And I don't think they understand either. It literally says in the Bible, you're born into sin. So it's just like, you're never perfect.
Yeah.
Even after you give your life to Christ, you're just never perfect.
It's not about not sinning. It's about if you do sin,
what are you going to do about it?
Exactly.
Because I just listened to a video the other day when I was mowing the lawn about how to do things and when not to do things. Because, like, God looks at your heart. Yeah. So you got to be... you're not going to be without sin. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
You're just not. because even thinking of something negative is a sin, basically. So it's like you're not gonna undo it. So it's just like he's gonna see what's in your heart, and if you mean it or not, and if if you're
Seeking
like that,
God in
you're
our
like that.
weakest moments.
And I was telling my sister that earlier because she was like, "Yeah, I need to start going to church." I was like, I'm glad it came up so I can tell your ass this. Do not wait for you to get your life together to see Christ. That makes no sense. And not saying you can't go to him after, but it's just like, bro, because when you told me that, you was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go when I get myself together." Nigga, go before that.
I gotta at least get a fit, bro.
Okay, getting the fit is fine, but it's just go before that.
I gotta make sure the Lord sees the drip.
And I don't, because somewhere in the Bible it says, "Come as you are" and stuff like that. In my head, how I interpreted, I was like, because what does that mean? Because back in the day, they'd be like, if this is what you got to wear, this is what you got to wear, then you come as you are. But then I dress comfortable. I don't wear sweats or nothing like that. Even though I see other people do it, but in my head, I won't say it's kind of disrespectful, but it's just like on the fence for me. And then I was just thinking about it. I was like, yeah, this is me. So I'm coming how I am, not how you want me, not this, that, and the other. I'm not gonna wear a suit. I'm not gonna do this because I was asking what church she go to because ours is on the cruise right now, and she was like, yeah, they're Baptist and they're very this, that, and the other, which I just read up on the other day. Baptists are more strict than Catholics. But she goes to a Baptist church, and I was like, dang, because I already don't like Baptist churches. And she was like, yeah, they do this and this and the other. I was like, oh, God, never mind. Because she was like, you gonna wear a dress? I'm like, no.
Yes, you gonna have me pull up in these rags, and they gonna think you helping a homeless man out.
Bro, I keep telling you about this woman who just comes there in t-shirts and the shorts like she just got off the court.
I'm gonna show up, and people gonna start approaching you. It's like, Jazz, you're so brave for bringing them here.
Something's wrong with you.
Does he need food? Is everything okay at home?
No, there's a lot wrong with this nigga. Something wrong with him. Pray for him. Everybody lay your hands on him.
My hoodie got holes.
I mean, obviously, I'm not telling you to wear them clothes. And then the thing is,
That's the only
you know what
I
I did when I had no clothes for church? I went and got some.
I gotta wait for this IRS check to hit.
Okay. Excuses.
I'm
You know what? I hope it's God holding your IRS check. I really do.
You better not.
I hope he is.
Hey, OG, listen. Teach me any other lesson you want, just not this one.
Nah, bro. I really hope he is, so he can teach you a lesson. And imagine you go to church a Sunday and then you get it's in the mail the next day.
Oh my God. You think he's the one blocking my calls?
Oh, right now, yeah.
He's the one blocking my calls to the IRS. Bro, because there's no way they're always busy, bro.
Who knows, bro? I'm telling you, like, I think that's one of the things that popped in my head because it made me think about how all the CPAs just kind of like disappear throughout the year except for tax time. So I think that's exactly what it is. Because it's kind of like labor and stuff. Yeah. Like, we don't have all the money to pay y'all if we're not doing business.
It's the government. They got more than enough money.
Yeah, but they...
Stop giving people challengers.
Bro.
Start paying your employees.
We're not gonna have all these employees on if they just, they ain't nothing to do.
I guess, but who the fuck they on the phone with, bro? Shit.
Everybody else, I guess, who's like you.
I just want my money. I just want my money.
I hope God is holding it.
Nah, well, don't wish that upon me.
No, I'm wishing it upon you.
OG, don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
He might. I don't know. God hears sinners' prayers, so he might.
Ain't no bigger sinner than me, and I'm praying, so I know he hears me loud and clear.
Hey, I'm gay. I got one up on you, so yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm fucking my roommate.
He's sleeping.
Yeah,
so
what now?
peacefully.
Thank God. I'm hoping that there's no like production problems happening right now.
Facts, and we Ben. Is it still going? Okay.
Okay.
The last time it froze, and I think we was talking for like 40 fucking minutes.
We are actually approaching the 2 hour mark, surprisingly enough.
Where?
What was the thing you wanted to look up in the Holy Scripture?
Because you said about the. So I was gonna look the scripture up to
Oh.
see the thing behind it.
See if you can find the one from Corinthians. The one where I told you about the head wrappings, because I thought that was very interesting. That
Do you know what
see.
chapter it's in?
let me
Is
see.
it 1 or 2? Because it's First Corinthians, second.
Let me see. Corinthians women's head wrap. Corinthians 11, 2 through 16.
Is it First or Second Corinthians?
First. Actually, I have the verse here.
All right, nigga, you just wasted my time.
But
I do want to know it. Hold on. You said first.
And then 11 through 2 through 16.
11, 2 through 16?
Mm-hmm. I praise you because you remember me in everything and maintain the traditions just as I pass them on to you. But I want you to know that Christ is the head of every man, and the man is the head of a woman, and God is the head of Christ. Any man who prays or prophesies.
Shut up. Sorry. Hello? Hello?
It's me.
All right. What is this? Okay. I thought it was that job. I was like, that's why I was like, shut up.
But I want you to know that Christ is the head of every man, and the man is the head of a woman, and God is the head of Christ. Any man who prays or prophesies with his head covered disgraces his head, but any woman who prays or prophesies with her head uncovered disgraces her head. For it is one and the same thing as having a shaved head. For if a woman will not cover her head, she should cut off her hair, but it is disgraceful. It is disgraceful for a woman to have her hair cut off her head or shaved. She should cover her head. For a man should not have his head covered since he is the image of the glory of God. But the woman is the glory of the man. For man did not come from woman, but woman from man. Neither man was created for the sake of woman, but woman for man. For this reason, a woman should have a symbol of authority on her head because of the angels. In any case, in the Lord, woman is not independent of man, nor is man independent of woman. For just as woman came from man, so man goes through woman. But all things come from God. Judge for yourselves, is it proper for a woman?
2 through 11. You are now on 13.
Oh, I thought it said 2 through 16, my bad.
Go ahead.
Judge for yourselves, is it proper for a woman to pray to God with her head uncovered? Does not nature itself teach you that if a man has long hair, it is a disgrace for him? But if a woman has long hair, it is her glory. For her hair is given to her for a covering. If anyone intends to quarrel about this, we have no other practice, nor the churches of God.
See, I don't mess with Paul. And I've already said why, but I guess I'll say it again. Because he also said women can't lead in the church, which is a lie. And I'm very big on what God said and Jesus said. And obviously at the time it was Jesus with Paul. But I think he ended up dying. I don't know what book it is, but when Paul started the churches, Jesus had died.
I do appreciate the knowledge that, like I told you in the car, he said that because the Corinthian prostitutes would shave their head, and they were being shunned out of the churches, and so like his solution was just like, well, then cover your head so that they don't know, because everybody should be allowed to accept like the word of God. And I do appreciate that, and I think like it just caught my eye because it's like obviously between all three Abrahamic religions, there's obviously going to be a lot of similarities. And I just did not remember head wraps being in our Bible.
And to be fair, that's not even Abrahamic. That's Christianity because
Abrahamic heads at Abraham. Yeah,
that was in the time of Jesus. But
so I just thought it was
is it
interesting.
Mosaic and Abrahamic, or is it one or the other?
No. It's they're only Abrahamic because after Abraham, that's when all three religions split.
Where? And
Pretty
then
much,
Mosaic is us
I have no
or
clue.
the Jews. I think it's both.
I have no clue. I just know that Abrahamic specifically relates to Christianity, Islam, and Judaism because all three religions pretty much the only difference between the three up until after Abraham
Hmm.
is that how the Garden of Eden is viewed. Where I'm pretty sure we talked about this, where Eve eating the apple
Hmm.
for us is considered a sin.
Hmm.
Um, for in Islam, from what I read, because obviously I'm not Muslim, but from what I read, it wasn't like a punishment or a sin.
Hmm.
It was more like God teaching Adam and Eve that every choice that they make because they have free will have a direct
Hmm.
consequence. And then I forgot how Judaism views the Garden of Eden, but I know it's different from the other two
To
as well.
be fair, I kind of think it's the same way with Christianity of free will because he did tell him what not to do, but at the same time, he
But
gave
it's
him free will.
in our Bible, it is often referred to as like a sin.
Hmm.
Like what she did was a sin versus like again, because I'm not Muslim. This is strictly from what I've read on the internet. In Islam, it's more like God teaching Adam and Eve the lesson of what it means to have free will. Whereas it's like every action you take will have a consequence. First, you touch my butthole.
All right, I don't want to talk about that anymore.
No, you.
My hand is already going rotten in that spot.
It was.
One of your hairs was on the floor earlier. I was like, yeah, I got to vacuum again. I don't know where it came from.
That was just you fucking kissing my hair.
I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I still the only reason why I still feel like it's the same is because we're not gonna act like we didn't have free will.
No. Like we definitely have free will. It's just again from what I've read
Hmm.
in theirs, it's never referred to as a sin.
Hell, eating pork for them is a sin.
True, but
So
what I'm
it's
saying
just
is like,
like,
well, I'm specifically talking about the differences between all three religions up until the point of Abraham, and then after
hmm,
Abraham, that's where everything is. It's a different book for all three of
probably because he flooded everything.
them. After Abraham, that's when shit gets different.
But yeah, I guess it's
That's why they're called the Abrahamic religions.
and even in the King James version, because I know people love to say that a lot, how misogynistic he was towards women and stuff like that. But that's why I just don't mess with Paul like that.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Don't
yeah,
trust your heroes.
you're very,
I
yeah.
found out Mother Teresa was a racist,
I'm not surprised.
and then
And to be fair, how old she was, I get it.
Gandhi was a pedophile,
Pedophile. But I
and
wouldn't
then
call Paul my hero.
Martin Luther King was
Don't you dare.
you didn't even know what I was gonna
Yes,
say.
I do. And I
What?
don't even think he did that.
But
He didn't. He was an adulterer. I don't think he was, because they would have came out with a lot of that.
that's what the Martin Luther King streets are saying, man.
Yeah, I don't think so. I know the Martin Luther King streets are ran through, but he wasn't. Okay, he was not. I don't believe that for one second.
It's like we still got Malcolm X.
Nah, I think he was ran through. I really do. And the only reason why is because their religion believes in having multiple wives. Not saying ours don't, but it's just like ours is based on monogamy. I won't say it's based on monogamy, but it's more monogamous friendly than it is for the Islam faith. Because remember, I told you about old dude with the two wives, Rebecca and Leah. I don't like that story yet.
There is it's not Mormons that are allowed to have multiple wives, but there's another
Isn't the
one.
Amish?
Huh?
Isn't it the Amish?
Nah. There's another one where like it's a common practice for like the pastors in their faith to have multiple wives. Because I remember watching a documentary where there was a pastor with like 15 wives.
I think it is Mormon because they be like Mormon wives and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Because they made a TV show about that crap.
Ah, cool.
I
We
think
do have a Mormon expert.
It's Mormon in it.
Technically, there's branches of it that do engage in it, but from my experience, the majority do not.
I don't know why they made a TV show about it, but they made a TV show. It's on Hulu, so they made a TV show about it. But I mean, I don't have a I don't have a problem with it, but I feel like women should do the same. I don't see the problem.
With how violent men are these days, I don't think so.
Tearing her from one side to the other.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because the day all these men just decide, you know what, whatever she says, she's doing what we want today.
I'm just not feeling it today.
Yeah, we didn't ask.
I don't need consent. Oh my God, that just took me back in the day when you didn't need consent to have sex with your wife.
Facts.
That's wild. And the fact that it took them long enough to be like, I guess that is rape.
The fact that you needed a man's consent to have a bank account.
You needed a man's consent for everything, which is wild to me.
Facts.
That's why I'm glad I wasn't born during those times, because I'd probably be hanging out with Mary Magdalene.
I was on crack.
What's the version of crack back then?
Crack.
The Garden of Eden.
I wonder what was like the first
The first one.
recreational drug that wasn't alcohol.
Probably all the herbs that grew around. If you ate too much of them, come on. But then we had this conversation before, because ain't alcohol not considered a recreational drug?
It is.
It is.
Apparently, the oldest record for a recreational drug that wasn't alcohol is a plant called ephedra. It's a genus of desert shrubs with green broom-like stems and tiny scale-like leaves used for millennia in traditional medicine for respiratory issues. So they could taste a stimulant, ephedrine.
Sounds like weed or an opioid.
Yeah.
Shit might be mixed.
Could be the OG.
And then they just split them apart.
I just realized we kind of need them awake to pause the episode.
For what?
To pause the episode.
For what? You have PB?
No. No, but like when we decide we're done.
I'll just wake him up. Throw some at his PP. Don't do
What?
that. The faggot.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Okay. But
I just sit up with the people's elbow.
why are you done? Or are you just saying it to
No, I just hit me. I was just like, we can't do the cut that shit, Ben.
we'll just let him rest. Imagine he woke up when you said that.
He just immediately
Alright, we're
stopped the
done?
episode.
We're done. But yeah, no, bro. Oh, like I said, I'm just a firm believer in what he said and not what everybody else says. Because it's like, I guess Paul did do good with everybody's allowed, so just cover your head. But he also said, I will never let a woman lead a man when that's not what God
Listen, even LeBron misses.
said. He's not LeBron. And then the thing is, like, I don't want to put it on you, but he is y'all's leader because he started the Catholic churches.
Who would you say is the person in the Bible that you resonate with the most?
Jacob. And his name is now Israel. Jacob and Samson.
I don't know who I'd say I resonate with the most, but I know who I'd say I'd resonate with the least.
Who's the least?
Noah.
Why?
We talked about it at work.
Oh, yeah. Well, then say it, nigga. You scared?
Oh, yeah. I would not be able to do the arc. Uh, I feel like if I was placed in the Bible, I could pass every test that God delivered to the prophets and the disciples and all, and the test that Jesus delivered. I generally do not think. I think God would have been pissed at me if I was Noah, because I don't think I could have built an ark and know that everybody around me is about to drown and not try to save at least two or three of them.
So he did do another flood. Who was first, Noah or Abraham?
Abraham was first.
So that was his second flood.
Yeah,
And
twice.
literally after I read it, and then in that same passage after all that, he was like, "Yeah, I won't do that again." Not
Well,
saying he can't backtrack because it's him, but it's just like you said you wouldn't do it again, and I just thought about that crap because I was like, everybody refers to Noah when the flood happened,
yeah.
but I don't. Maybe it was two different types of floods because with Abraham he flooded everything, and I think with Noah he just flooded wherever he was at.
Um, I'm reading about it right now.
Are you reading both stories individually?
No.
He doesn't seem. I love that. I love that for me. Hurry up.
I think you're getting confused because everything I'm reading here it says that God did not flood for Abraham. He only flood for Noah.
Something happened.
For Abraham, it says during Abraham's life, God judged the wicked cities of Sodom and Gomorrah with fire and sulfur and
Oh,
ark.
that's what. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And then with Noah, it was the flood, and then that's when the storm is over, he gives us the rainbow as a promise of, yo, that shit was not cool.
I mean, either way, go. This nigga just.
But again, like I would not pass the test. I think that would have been the
I
moment.
wouldn't have passed Abraham's test.
I think I think Noah's test. I actually, obviously, I feel like God wouldn't pick anybody who he he felt like wouldn't be able to pass the test.
Mm-hmm.
So I know for a fact I would have been picked for this test. I would have had to been picked for something else.
And then studying all the stuff I study, he picks. I won't say he picks the weakest person, but he picks somewhere in between.
I would not. I would have had to sit down with him. Just be like, yo, I don't feel comfortable with this. I like my neighbors.
The least I don't know, but Samson obviously because cut my hair.
Yeah.
And then Jacob Israel's because like when you told me that story and then I read on it, this nigga went to war with God. Like, yo, yeah. Same. You gonna give me my blessing, bro.
My boy said, yeah, give me my blessing.
Yeah. You don't gotta change my name or nothing, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think probably my least would be Paul since I don't like him.
Another one that would probably be my least is probably Judas. I I don't think I would have been able to betray Jesus. Not after seeing everything that he saw. Somebody could have.
Facts, but he wasn't the only one who did though.
Like somebody, they could have told me that if I betrayed Jesus, I would have been the king of any of the kingdoms, and I still wouldn't have done it. I don't think I could have.
No differences.
Because after seeing everything that Jesus did, I know that he speaks the truth, that he is the Son of God. I'm doing everything in my power to stay in his good graces. I'm not betraying his
So
son.
you take me out with Snap, fucking Thanos.
Yeah, fuck that. And I think it would suck even more if it was one of those things where I was born to be the person destined to betray Jesus Christ.
That sucks.
Yeah. Like,
That sucks.
think about it. Because think about it. Jesus saw what was going to happen to him before any of it happened. Which means all of that was already written. It was going to happen whether anybody wanted it or not, which means that Judas was destined to betray Jesus.
That sucks. You know what sucks even worse?
Mm.
When he ascended, he only took his mama with him. Because this nigga had brothers and sisters.
Hacks,
That sucks even worse because like, oh y'all get everlasting life. What about us? Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Sucks. I guess it don't suck for the people he left to spread the word, but it sucks for like I said, his brothers and sisters, and obviously Joseph died, and nothing you can do about that. But
imagine also like obviously throughout the New Testament we see Jesus heal people time and time again. Imagine hearing about where Jesus is at. You have like stage 5 leprosy, and you're like, let me go see the Son of God and get my healing done. And by the time you get there, he's dead.
Yo, what happened?
You travel fucking 40 days and 40 nights to the desert.
Oh my, yo.
On your decaying feet, and then you get there and homeboy's gone.
Yo, I got all the way here by camel, bro.
I would have been fuming, bro.
I pulled up in the chair.
Whipping the chariot.
I want to hear you.
You think Jesus shook his dreads?
I mean, yeah.
You said dreads. Shook
You know what I also feel, and I'm so sorry, but that nigga has some hoes. Ain't no way he did not, and it's probably not in the Bible, just like the same as Mary, to make him not look bad and then be like, even though it don't make sense to me because she was married, so if she had sex with her husband, she had sex with her husband, but they want to make it seem like that was her only time conceiving and then quote unquote having sex or whatever. But you can't tell me he didn't. Now, am I saying he had sex with them? No, because obviously.
I was about to say,
he has some hoes.
I know for a fact he definitely had like probably a lot of admirers. He probably had a lot of sneaky letters sent to him and shit.
So, had to.
Yeah. It's just, I don't think he indulged in any of them.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Because he could have, no, and this sounds bad, he could have indulged into Mary Magdalene if he wanted to, because obviously she was a hoe. But you can't, this nigga has some hoes. You can't tell me when he pulled up to Nazareth, they was just, oh my God, Jesus! And that was just the, because I don't know if that's the actual city that he pulled up to.
If I had a BBL, I'd shake it right now.
When he was just like, back in Bethlehem and Jerusalem and stuff, like, oh my God, Jesus, your hair is so long. You can't tell me he could have had all the house.
Oh Lord, I've been having these pains lately.
Right here.
Right. I've been having these pains on my lower abdomen. He just puts his head right here. He's like, here. He's like, no, lower. Nah, I refuse to believe that he didn't have people who try to. Bro, you know how many kings probably heard of all the great shit that Jesus was doing and they offered him the fucking $15 and shit. Just like, bro, I need you on
Taker.
my side.
Taker.
I need
Yeah.
you on. I need you to be my general of war.
Right, bro. Yeah.
I just don't think he indulged in any of them. Mostly because, like, I feel like if you're able to resist,
Hey, Sleepy.
if you're able to resist the temptation of fucking Satan after spending 40 days and 40 nights without drinking any water or having any
Actually,
food.
he did.
What?
Because he did drink water. The only thing he didn't do was eat.
Oh yeah, well, even if it's just not eating.
Well,
food,
only reason why I say that is because not only did I just watch that video, but we always have those debates with what you call it, because in the Islamic faith they don't drink or eat when they fast. But when Jesus fasted, he did drink water. And in my head, it didn't make sense because you live in the desert.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you didn't drink water. Did he need it? No, because he's Jesus. But it's just like, yeah.
I feel like if you're powerful enough to spend 40 days without eating anything, to have another being of insurmountable power present to you a PF Chang's, and you're still able to be like, nah, homie. I feel like no common like person would be able to do that.
And I think still at that time, because he was flesh.
Yeah.
That's probably why he drank water.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, because like because it was a small video about fasting and stuff like that, and then it was telling me more about the fast. Because remember I told you I had looked it up, see how many there were. Apparently there's 4 in Christianity. There's a Jesus fast, there's a Daniel fast, there's an intermediate fast, and then if I'm not mistaken, it's either the intermediate is the day and night thing, or the hourly thing, or is the intermediate and then the hourly thing. But yeah, the Jesus fast is not eating. All you drinking is water. The Daniel fast is the where you can eat, but you can't eat certain stuff. And then the other one is what Islam faith people do, is the time fast.
But yeah, there's no way he fell for any temptation.
No, because he knew what he had to do. And he had his daddy leading the way, so no. And that was another thing I had learned too, is that because it was like Jesus prayed to himself, but it's like I keep forgetting, in the beginning he was flesh. I was like, yeah. And then he even would find solitude somewhere alone just to pray. Yeah, bro.
Something that I think is very disrespectful to Jesus. Obviously, we know Jesus carried the cross.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that the chances of the Romans providing a cross to Jesus that was, neatly sanded, no like sharp edges or nothing, were fucking low. And they made him carry that bitch up a mountain, which for a fact that shit was not a perfect road. That cross got caught on every rock, causing it to rub into that open wound he probably had in his shoulder. I think it's so disrespectful when people in our day try to emulate that sacrifice he did.
Yeah.
And they'll try to do everything to make it as easy as possible for them. Where it's like you're missing the point of the sacrifice. You're taking the cross, you put it on wheels, the wood is perfect, the cross is still too heavy, so you have a pulley system connected to it. Like, at that point, just don't do anything. Because it's not a sacrifice whatsoever if you're doing all that.
Yeah, I thought you were about to go a different way, because that made me think in the other video I was watching about how the cross was mentioned before. He had to carry the cross. Yeah. He's like, take your cross with you and, give away your burdens or something like that. Because now it made me think about people wearing it. Because I think it's Jewish people who have an issue with Jesus being on the cross or something like that. Yeah. Or off of it. One or the other.
On it.
On it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, for me, it's both of them. I don't care if you on it or off of it. But the thing is, it's just like, now I'm kind of finding that disrespectful, because if you're wearing it just for an accessory because of who you are in Christ,
I do think it's very disrespectful too. Just like the nun fantasies and shit. I think that shit's so fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, that's a no-no. But,
yeah, because I saw this picture of a pastor who was trying to emulate the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, carrying the cross,
Mhm.
and the cross was on wheels, and I'm just like, at that point, don't do anything.
Yeah, I see a lot of do that. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never like the churches I went to. I've never seen nobody do that. Never. One thing that made me start thinking about though the other day is the Easter egg hunt because they were talking about Christmas and stuff, and surprisingly, because if I'm not mistaken, he's Muslim. So I was watching a video with Louis Farrakhan talking about Jesus and Christmas, and it kind of threw me. I agree with him, but it just threw me because I think he's Muslim, and you know how they feel about Jesus being a son of God and then being God. So I'm a little confused, but yeah, I agree with him because somebody said in the comments and it's like it's the same with Easter because Christmas has nothing to do with God.
It's actually so funny because I was just talking about people emulating the sacrifice of Jesus when he's carrying the cross.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of a show called Shameless?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
There's a scene with one of the characters who's trying to earn some money,
Mm-hmm.
and then a church calls him. It's the middle of Christmas, and apparently somebody had donated like a bunch of money to the church,
Mm-hmm.
and he just had one request, and it was he donated a cross to the church,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to see somebody, you know, for the kids to carry the cross across like the streets and shit. Um, but the priests and the nuns from the church, they didn't have the heart to tell the dude that was not going to be possible because the cross that he had bought was like 450 pounds and the wood was not perfect. And he had to, he had to carry that cross. At the end, at first, the dude's like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing this. He's like, I'm not doing this. And then the nuns are like, we'll pay you like $2,000. And he's like, all right, what do you want me to do with the cross? Bro, and they literally had him carry this 450-pound cross in the middle of like this Detroit street filled with potholes and shit. And I'm just like, you know what? That's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Yeah,
That's
so.
pretty close. Shit. The only thing that wasn't accurate is the dude was smoking a cigarette while doing it. He was like smoking a cigarette and just cussing the whole way.
Oh my God.
Bro, that cross was fucking massive. Like, if you would have put one end at this window, I'm pretty sure the other end would have reached that kitchen island.
Shut up, for real.
It was fucking huge, bro.
Like
Hold
standing up and like wingspan.
like
that?
if you like try to lay it down, that's.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to see if I can find it.
That's wild, though.
But I was like, yeah, I mean, because I was just talking about how people don't do like the actual like motion that Jesus did. I was like, oh, he got pretty close.
Yeah.
Shameless cross.
Do you still remember this classic moment in Shame?
And they had him fucking
Damn.
like smoking. Yeah, the cross is fucking
That was huge.
bro.
I watched a video on that too. Damn, even forget.
This Loki looks like a fucking like one of those corny ass shirts you can buy. Because it's Jesus with basketball shorts, Jordans smoking a cigarette.
Is he a crackhead?
Huh?
Is he a crackhead?
No, he's inbred actually.
Oh, word. Word.
But it's Jesus in basketball shorts, smoking a cigarette with Jordans on, carrying the cross in the middle of Detroit.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. It's that Jesus.
But yeah, no, I saw that picture. That shit made me so fucking bad because I was like, what's the point, bro? And it was like, you could tell the cross was light because this was like in his 60s and he's just like holding it up with his palm. And it's like, that shit probably like fucking cardboard.
I remember now. I was watching. I'm not. You gotta subscribe to it so you can see some of the videos. Well, not see some of them, but listen to them. You can. They're animation.
That's what.
You're a child. You could do it.
I watch anime.
But the discussion was about having I guess how do I say it, like Christian symbols in your house, because it was talking about a lot of symbolic stuff, good, evil, stuff like that, and they were talking about how it's probably not too good to have Christian symbols in your house, and the first thing it made me think of was the person down there with all them crosses in their garage.
Oh my, bro. I don't know if like I don't. The thing is like the designs are so different. I don't think they're homemade. But I don't even know if homemade would make it feel like
Better.
you. That's a very interesting hobby you have. And if you're selling them, it doesn't look like business is going good because the same 50 that were in your fucking
Maybe
garage,
it's just a display of what they can do and what they got.
bro.
Who knows?
Because like the
But
same
yeah.
50 that were there 3 months ago are still in there.
But yeah, it made me think about that my mama don't have a lot, at least not no more. Oh my god. Growing up, she used to have this like waterfall type thing with Jesus' face in it. And then it had a light on it, so at night his face would fucking follow you. Like, bro, no. No. Scary as hell. Now all she has is the little Jesus's family tree. And then she has a picture. I don't know what scripture it is or what book it's from, but it's you can see Jesus in the words, and then like his face is like darker letters, but it's just like a scripture they write, and then it's just his face in the middle. So I think that's all that she has. But I'm glad she got rid of that, the one that light up, because I can't.
So my grandma, you know what cross stitching is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that wall and it has like that pin?
Yeah.
In that on that wall, my mom took it with her because it was a gift from my mom.
Mm-hmm.
There was a cross stitch thing. I don't know if to call it painting or whatever. Of Mary holding baby Jesus. My grandma, over her lifetime, she did the archangels, she did Jesus, she did the crucifixion of Jesus, the birth of Jesus. But like her house was just full. And then a lot of them she gave to like churches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was like as far as her fascination with the religion went.
Word. And it didn't say it was all bad. It was just saying some of them were bad, and it's just So like somebody's cold, or he's just like that.
With arms wide open under the sunlight, I'll take you to this place. I'll show you everything. With arms wide open.
He's not waking up. That's okay. He deserves some rest.
He looks so peaceful.
He does.
After dealing with our boss all day, he deserves it.
Facts. Almost getting fired.
Achoo! Achoo!
I don't know how long it's been. Benny Winnie.
Eh.
Benny Winnie.
Hmm.
Hey, Pumpkin.
What's up?
How long has it been?
1 hour 53 minutes.
Shut up, for real?
Yeah.
All right, I'll wake you up in 7 minutes.
Hmm?
Said I'll wake you up in 7 minutes.
I'm about to spend 7 minutes trying to get some water.
Don't even get up. Where's your cup?
Right there.
It's so dirty. Why is it dirty?
Because I've been using it all day.
Thank you, John.
Did you put some ice on it?
What are we going to talk about for 7 minutes? Oh, well, I mean,
the rocks gun.
um,
Have you ever heard of this word in the religious subject? Have you ever heard that one song, Fuck Me in the Ass Because I Love Jesus?
I love that song.
no. The only one I've heard that I wouldn't even say close to that is That's Why Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Let's go for it.
It's like Britney. It's like what's it called? Britney XCX, Charlie XCX. But
She said that?
no, but
Oh.
it's like in the same musical style.
Basically,
I don't even know what's worse, me saying this nigga got hoes or that.
So it's basically like a loophole.
Yeah, you missed that. I swear up and down Jesus had hoes.
Absolutely, dude. He was getting girls pregnant without even touching them.
Now we agreed that he probably didn't indulge them to him, but we feel like he had some admirers. Like he had to. As soon as he came back, Jesus, look at you, you're all grown up. Look at your hair.
Basically,
You're so bad.
for context, the song is about to be about people finding a loophole to stay virgin but still have sex. Yeah. Prepare yourself.
Screw that song that plays in the outro.
Please don't.
All my life,
I've
I've been good, do what my mom and dad and God said I should. Go to church and Bible school to live by God's rule. So whatever people tell me that the Bible tells me, I will do. High school with my pretty ring, unlike those other girls, I got my morals in check. It was easy to do till I got a boyfriend and pardon my French, but he's cute as heck. But I made a pact to keep my diamond intact, and Jesus and I are tight. Never learned about the birds and bees. I was taught to keep an aspirin in between my knees.
Okay, I haven't heard the song in years.
Jason said the guys can't wait that long. They don't want to lose him to someone who'll do him. I need to figure something out. Well, there's a loophole in the scripture that works really well, so I can get in love without going to hell. It's not a Hail Mary, full of grace. In Jesus' name we go to big face. Oh, thank you for making me holy. And thank you for giving me holes to choose from. And since I'm not a godless whore, they'll have to come in the back door. Therefore, fuck me in the ass, cause I love Jesus. Good Lord, we want it that way. Give me that sweet sensation.
Word.
It's just between you and me. Cause everyone knows it's the sex that God can't see. It's hard to be as pure as me, to resist the urge to lose my vaginal virginity, to wait until my marriage bed, to get my husband my unsullied maidenhead. So take your cock out, shove it in my ass, fuck me until you come. Oops, I mean, let's join our souls and unite our bodies and fly with the wings of love. Do, don't touch my clitoris. If you live in Satan's doorbell, God can't ignore this. And no prophylactics when you're hurting in. Cause blood controls for sluts and it's a sin.
Okay.
Emptied my bowels and laid out the towels. I'm ready for romance. Now I'm praying to the power that's the highest. But of all my holes, this one's the driest. And we can't procreate if we anally copulate. And God's okay with sodomy, but only if you're straight.
Bro.
Everything but. Whoa, fuck me in the ass, cause I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way. Give me that sweet sensation of a rock hard rationalization. It's just between you and me. Cause everyone knows it's the sex that God can't see. I do whatever the Bible tells me to, except for the parts that I choose to ignore because they're unrealistic and inconvenient with the rest I So let's not talk about how the good book bans shellfish, polyester, and divorce, and how condom slavery and killing gays, because those parts don't count, of course. But cherry-picking hard about losing my cherry and mine and her ambiguities and omissions to circumvent any real sacrifice, but still be oppressed by arbitrary positions. And don't you dare question my convictions, and don't closely at the contradictions. Just focus on sacrificial crucifixion, and have faith in its complete jurisdiction. It's the only way to measure if you're good or not, and in a faith, just say to have faith, because when up against logic, it's the only card you've got. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and in the eye of Jesus, the Lord on it that way.
Good.
That sweet sensation of a rational rationalization. It's just between you and me.
20 seconds left.
Cause everyone knows it's sex that God can't see. Yeah, my chastity belt has locks, but sometimes you need to think outside the box.
I remember that song very differently.
Do you think it's something your pastor would play?
Hell no. But I do feel like that song is towards for people like Lucifer.
Yeah. Oh, and then obviously there's the one you were talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, he had sex before marriage, and then he gets on everybody else for having sex before marriage.
no, I think that's a song for people who don't believe in God at all.
Nah, it could be this. It could be both. But I feel like it's just
Making
like
it-
because you know
making
how they
talking
make
points.
like I feel like that's a parody for people like that.
Mm.
The people who be looking for loopholes, and then when it's their turn to be judged, yeah.
Maybe yes, Jesus.
Word.
'Cause I swear, as a kid, I remember it being like having like
Something
dubstep
different.
in it or something.
I mean, they could have like
It was
remixed
I
it.
just remember. I don't know why I remember it. 'Cause I said Charlie XCX.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to kid the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are
Fine, my beats are sick.
my crew.
It's big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is my.
I'm so shocked he said that.
Dude, he's trying to connect with the youth.
Okay, but we're not the only ones.
He has wits end.
Word.
Miracle arranger.
And this is all they were listening to.
Mom in a manger. Water to wine. He's a
Better than Will Smith, by the way.
And he died for your sins. I preach the word, that's my gig, and I rhyme better than Notorious Big. All the other hymns.
I don't know about
I
that.
wish you well, but if you live in sin, you burn in
I heard this guy put the hit on him.
I'll pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So bust
dude,
no
I-
time without further ado. Take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my digger. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt, rather than your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I don't cuss. And my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is
I
a
wake up.
Let his light shine through you. Let his love bust when your button say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a He's a homie MC, JC, you see, he's an honest, caring, peace-loving me.
Oh my God.
Dude,
I haven't heard the whole song before.
You're cool. You need to come to Sunday school. Put those drugs in a garbage can. Stand up tall. You're a Christian man. I'm freestyle.
Hit me.
And you know what
he
the
told me
thing
he
is?
was freestyling the whole time. I was off the dome.
And the thing is,
The college kids got done setting up the camera and the green screen, dude. And he just started rolling.
unlike the other one, it doesn't spread a bad message until he just drops the bar.
I feel like even then it still doesn't. That other song was worse.
Like, I feel like this one might be
Yeah, but that was
genuine.
worse on purpose. This was made by an actual pastor.
Trying to reach the youth.
Yes, dude, that was a real song.
I don't know how old that song is, but I can still quote it to this day.
It looks like it was made with VCRs in mind.
To be fair, my mama did say, "With no youth, there is no church." So I guess.
How do you gotta connect to the youth?
But I feel like people who go to his church don't even use the N word that much.
Baby, that's just the neighborhood he lived in.
You know what? Word.
He was trying his best.
He's from the hood. I feel it.
They got that premium impasse.
He asked the kids if he'd be okay with that.
Mary
Yeah.
Sue, what does the N word mean? Her husband, I don't know, but the kids use it.
Oh god. I don't know. Bad guess. The other song was just fucking terrible. It was funny, but it was terrible.
I'm in the ass because I love Jesus.
On that same note of that first song, have you heard a song called Hot Dogs?
Oh yeah, me and John found this artist from the 1920s, and
Why are you looking so far back?
she is European,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna play you one of her songs. This is wild.
This is a regular song.
Sorry, 1941.
Dogs come in a pack of 12 when I can only fit 10 up my arse.
No way! You're fucking awesome!
I bent over backwards, I'd gaped till I cried, I'd buttered my rim, I'd swallowed my pride. 10 slid in like a dream, no pain, but the 11th hot dog set my nerves in flames. My guts are gurgling, my rings in shock, I've got a bratwurst wedged in my swooping block. I've spat on my fingers, I've shoved till I'm grunting. No matter what I do, I just can't fit the cunt in. I've used lube, I've used spit, even stuck them in sideways to see if they fit. But once I get to 10, my ring piece says, not again. Why do hot dogs come in a pack of 12 when I can only fit 10 up my arse? I tried and tried, it never goes well, always 2 left over. Oh, what a farce! I fisted my tunnel, I pried it apart, I lubed up my ring piece till it's slick as a fart. 10 slid in easy like ghost in the night, but 11 and 12 just won't fit in right. My sphincter's twitching, my colon's agape, I've got a hot dog wedge where I used to defecate. I've squeaked from my asshole, I've shat out my spleen, but that bastard won't budge, it's just stuck in between. My guts are churning, my hole's agape, I've pissed myself and I've lost my shape. The neighbors are listening, the floorboards creak, I think I just farted out the whole of next week. Why do hot dogs come in a pack of 12 when I can only fit 10 on my arm? I've tried and tried,
You
it
ever
never goes
watch
well.
like old movies and you feel so disconnected from like the way people acted at the time, and it turns out we haven't changed one bit. Because if you could have told me that was like a song made a year ago with like some like special effects put on it, and I would believe you.
I think it's just wild because this song dropped around the time where if you wore anything other than a one piece to the beach, you'd get arrested. So to have the bravery of not only being a woman pursuing a career, but this one is fucking wild.
Two things I was shocked about. Not really, but the first one is just like, yo, she made this on the base of World War One. And then the second was, I didn't know they had lube way back then. I did not know they had lube back then. Like, I'm pretty sure they had something, as you know, when you discover something, like,
It was probably toxic as shit. Toxic as shit. Because you gotta remember, fucking condoms existed since like fucking damn near close to the BC era.
Mm-hmm.
They would just take like sheep intestines and just
slip it on.
Yep, wrap that shit up. Yeah. How many hot dogs do you think you could?
Punch you in your throat.
You think you could get on 12?
Maybe.
What's killing
my
me is
can stretch to the size of a raccoon.
I was about to say, if we could fit a raccoon up there, she should have been able to fit the 12. And then another thing I thought about, she lucky because we only get 8 hot dogs in a pack.
Yeah, damn.
Fix.
Other than the other day, I saw a 24 pack and I got
lowered the number.
I guess maybe that's what it was. I mean, I've seen bigger packs, but if you do the normal pack, it's just 8. And I feel like the reason why I feel like that's their normal pack, because I remember how they used to advertise meat so they could buy it more. So I feel like a 12 pack was just a thing.
I just realized
I don't know.
her husband at home realizes what the hot dogs.
Fucking Meg.
It's fucking baseball team.
Oh, God. Hey, babe, I wanted a hot dog today. Where'd it go?
Her husband comes in, all he hears is a thunk, 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 and they coming out one by one.
He's one of the army people who was on base when she made that song. So when they both got home and he heard that noise, he had PTSD.
It's like a mortar. Thunk.
All right, this is where we're gonna end the episode.
Cut that shit, man.